Welcome back to USA Old Coins, your ultimate destination for exploring America's rich coin history. Today, we're diving deep into some of the most iconic and fascinating pennies ever minted, the classic Lincoln wheat pennies, the collectible Lincoln cents from various years, and the special 2009 Bicentennial Lincoln pennies. From rare finds to unique varieties, we'll uncover the stories behind these coins, their historical significance, and why collectors around the world treasure them so much. Top 1. In 2009, the United States Mint created something truly special for coin collectors and history enthusiasts alike, the Lincoln Bicentennial 1-cent coin. This penny wasn't just another addition to everyday currency, it was a celebration of the 200th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth, a man whose life story continues to inspire generations. The design of the 2009 Lincoln penny was unlike anything that had come before. In an unprecedented move, the Mint released 4 different reverse designs, each representing a stage of Lincoln's life. Each design told a story, giving collectors and casual observers a chance to connect with Lincoln in a very personal way. The first reverse design shows Lincoln's birth and early childhood in Kentucky. On this coin, you can see a young Lincoln inside a log cabin, a powerful reminder of humble beginnings. For numismatists, this design is not just aesthetically appealing, it captures the essence of Lincoln's rise from modest origins to one of the most revered figures in American history. The second design depicts Lincoln's formative years in Indiana, reflecting his journey through early education and personal growth. The Mint portrayed Lincoln walking alone along a wooded path, symbolizing the perseverance and determination that shaped him into a future leader. Collectors often describe this coin as particularly evocative, as it connects history with a human element that is almost cinematic. The third reverse celebrates Lincoln's professional life in Illinois, where he became a lawyer and eventually entered politics. This design features the State House in Springfield, surrounded by imagery reflecting Lincoln's commitment to law and justice. It's a stunning tribute to the period that helped define his path to the presidency. Finally, the fourth reverse honors Lincoln's presidency in Washington, D.C., featuring the iconic U.S. Capitol. This coin represents the culmination of Lincoln's lifelong dedication to public service and the preservation of the Union. For collectors, this design is a favorite because it captures the grandeur and historical importance of Lincoln's final years. Of course, the obverse of the coin features the familiar portrait of Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner and first issued in 1909 for the centennial of Lincoln's birth. Over a century later, Brenner's design remains timeless, with every detail, from Lincoln's thoughtful expression to the intricate lines of his hair, perfectly preserved. The mint mark of this specific coin is D, which indicates that it was produced at the Denver Mint. Denver coins have always held a certain prestige among collectors, partly due to their limited circulation compared to coins from Philadelphia, and partly because of their distinctive production quality. The 2009 D Lincoln Bicentennial penny is made primarily of copper-plated zinc, a composition standard for pennies of this era. But beyond the metal, what makes this coin valuable is its historical significance, low mintage, and demand among collectors, all of which have contributed to its status as a highly sought-after numismatic treasure. Collectors often seek these coins in pristine, uncirculated condition, because the slightest imperfection can dramatically affect its value. A coin that has never touched a pocket, never passed through a cash register, is considered the holy grail for those who understand the delicate beauty of mint-quality coins. Many people don't realize that the 2009 Lincoln Bicentennial pennies are not just collectible, they're also educational. Each coin serves as a tangible history lesson, reminding us of Lincoln's incredible journey from a log cabin in Kentucky to the highest office in the United States. This coin's popularity also skyrocketed because of its symbolic significance. In a time when many Americans are interested in history and storytelling, having a coin that tells Lincoln's life story on such a small, detailed canvas resonates deeply with collectors of all ages. For those who enjoy the challenge of collecting, each of the 4 designs presents a new opportunity. Completing the full set of 4 bicentennial pennies is considered a major achievement in numismatic circles. People often display these coins in elegant albums or shadow boxes, turning them into conversation pieces and cherished heirlooms. Over the years, auctions and private sales have shown that the 2009 Lincoln Bicentennial penny has not only historical appeal but also significant monetary value. The combination of low availability, historical importance, and collector demand has created a market where the coin is highly prized. Professional grading services have reported that coins with top grades, such as MS-70, can fetch particularly impressive sums. The crisp details, sharp strikes, and flawless surfaces of these high-grade coins make them rare gems in the world of modern U.S. pennies. Collectors who focus on this coin often share tips about spotting minor errors or variations, which can sometimes elevate a coin's value even further. From slight doubling in the inscriptions to subtle shifts in design details, these nuances add layers of excitement to the hobby. Interestingly, the Lincoln Bicentennial penny is not only a collector's item but also an investment. Many collectors purchase these coins with the hope that their value will appreciate over time, and history has shown that well-preserved coins with such historical significance rarely lose their allure. The coin has also been featured in exhibitions at museums and numismatic shows across the country. Visitors marvel at the artistry of the designs and the storytelling power of each penny, appreciating how a tiny piece of metal can encapsulate 2 centuries of American history. One reason this coin stands out is that it is a bridge between past and present. It honors Lincoln, a historical figure from the 19th century, while being minted in the 21st century, connecting generations through tangible history. The Bicentennial penny is also widely discussed in numismatic publications, blogs, and forums. Collectors share their personal stories of finding these coins in rolls, at banks, or in collections, making the coin a part of a living, breathing community of enthusiasts. For young collectors, this coin is often a gateway into the world of numismatics. Its approachable subject matter, combined with stunning artistry and historical significance, makes it an ideal first collectible for beginners who want to learn about coins and history simultaneously. The coin also inspires artistic appreciation. Designers and coin enthusiasts alike study the details, the way Lincoln's image is rendered, the depth of the relief, the composition of each reverse design, to understand how artistry and minting precision come together in modern coinage. Because of its uniqueness, some collectors keep this coin in special protective cases, preserving it against scratches, oxidation, and other environmental damage. This not only ensures that the coin maintains its aesthetic appeal but also safeguards its market value. The 2009 Lincoln Bicentennial penny often serves as a teaching tool in schools, libraries, and historical programs. Educators use it to discuss Lincoln's life, the significance of the U.S. Mint, and the cultural importance of commemorative coinage. For those interested in coin hunting, the Bicentennial pennies offer excitement and anticipation. Finding a Denver Mint version in uncirculated condition can feel like a treasure hunt, with the reward being both historical appreciation and potential monetary gain. Collectors also enjoy comparing this coin to previous Lincoln pennies, noting the evolution in design, production techniques, and artistic choices over the decades. It provides a tangible timeline of numismatic innovation and artistry. Over time, some bicentennial pennies have been sold in sets, others individually. Collectors who focus on quality often prioritize coins in pristine condition, while casual enthusiasts might be content with circulated versions as keepsakes or educational tools. Many collectors will tell you that the true joy of this coin is in its story. Holding it in your hand, you can almost imagine young Abraham Lincoln walking along wooded paths, studying diligently, and growing into the leader who would shape a nation. This coin's appeal transcends borders, attracting collectors from around the world. Numismatists in Europe, Asia, and beyond recognize the beauty, history, and investment potential of the 2009 Lincoln Bicentennial penny. Collectors are also fascinated by the mintage numbers, which were carefully managed by the mint to meet demand without oversaturating the market. This balance contributes to the coin's enduring rarity and value. Finally, the value of the 2009 Lincoln Bicentennial penny, especially in top condition, has reached an incredible $37,000. If you have a coin like this, comment below and let us know. We can provide detailed information about its history and market value. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and comment. and make sure to like this video if you enjoyed learning about this amazing coin. Top 2. In 2009, the United States Mint embarked on a special project that captured the imagination of collectors, historians, and everyday Americans alike, the Lincoln Bicentennial 1-cent coin. This coin marked the 200th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth, celebrating not just the man, but the ideals he stood for and the journey that shaped him into a leader revered worldwide. Unlike any previous cent, the 2009 Lincoln penny came with 4 unique reverse designs, each telling a different chapter of Lincoln's life. This creative approach allowed the coin to serve as both a piece of currency and a miniature storytelling canvas, offering a glimpse into Lincoln's remarkable journey from humble beginnings to national prominence. The first reverse design illustrates Lincoln's birth and early childhood in Kentucky. Depicting a simple log cabin and a young boy at play, this coin invites viewers to reflect on Lincoln's modest origins. It's a poignant reminder that greatness often begins in the most unassuming places, and collectors are drawn to the intimate story it tells. The second design captures Lincoln's youth in Indiana, showing him walking through a wooded landscape, book in hand. This imagery emphasizes his dedication to learning and personal growth, portraying the determination and self-reliance that defined his formative years. Many collectors see this coin as a symbol of perseverance and the power of education. The third reverse highlights Lincoln's professional life in Illinois, where he became a lawyer and entered politics. This design features the Springfield State House, symbolizing the building blocks of a career committed to law, fairness, and public service. For numismatists, it's a beautiful tribute to the period that shaped Lincoln's moral and intellectual foundation. The fourth reverse commemorates Lincoln's presidency in Washington, D.C., showcasing the iconic Capitol building. This design represents the culmination of his lifelong dedication to the nation, leadership during turbulent times, and unwavering commitment to preserving the Union. Collectors often regard this reverse as the most historically powerful of the series. In the obverse, the coin features the familiar portrait of Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner and first issued in 1909. This iconic image, with its fine detailing and timeless dignity, continues to evoke respect and admiration, proving that great design transcends generations. The 2009 D Bicentennial penny was minted in Denver, and the D Mint mark adds a level of distinction for collectors. Denver minted coins often carry a certain prestige due to their production quality and relative scarcity compared to Philadelphia Mint coins. Though the coin is composed primarily of copper-plated zinc, its value goes far beyond the metal. The significance of the coin lies in its historical meaning, collectible appeal, and limited availability, making it one of the standout releases of modern U.S. coinage. Collectors often prioritize coins that are uncirculated or in mint condition, since the slightest blemish can influence both aesthetic appeal and market value. A pristine 2009 D Lincoln Bicentennial penny represents not just history, but also craftsmanship preserved through careful handling. The 4 designs together form a narrative arc that celebrates Lincoln's life, from his early struggles to his monumental achievements. Owning all 4 coins in high condition is considered a prestigious accomplishment among serious collectors. Beyond its historical and aesthetic appeal, the coin has become a tool for education. Teachers and parents alike have used the 2009 Lincoln Bicentennial penny to introduce children to U.S. history, leadership, and the power of perseverance, proving that a small object can carry enormous educational weight. Numismatic enthusiasts also enjoy the challenge of spotting minor errors or variations, which occasionally appear during minting. Even subtle differences in inscriptions, strike quality, or surface texture can make a coin even more valuable and interesting. Auctions and private sales consistently show that the 2009 D Lincoln Bicentennial penny commands attention from serious collectors. Its value has grown steadily, influenced by factors like condition, rarity, and public interest in Lincoln-related memorabilia. Coins in top-grade condition, often assessed by professional grading services, are particularly prized. A perfect or near-perfect coin exhibits razor-sharp details, flawless surfaces, and vibrant relief, making it a treasure for both display and investment. Collectors also appreciate that the bicentennial penny is a modern commemorative that still offers a tangible connection to history. Unlike many older coins that may be difficult to obtain, this 2009 issue remains accessible yet rare enough to maintain strong market demand. The coin's design was widely praised for its artistic merit. Each reverse captures the essence of Lincoln's life stages in miniature, with careful attention to proportion, depth, and symbolism. Art enthusiasts often study these coins to understand how storytelling and design converge in numismatics. Many collectors store these coins in protective cases to preserve their surfaces and ensure long-term value. Archival quality holders shield the coins from oxidation, scratches, and environmental damage, which is essential for maintaining their appeal and investment potential. Beyond personal collections, these coins have been featured in museum exhibits and coin shows, where visitors marvel at the craftsmanship and the story encapsulated in each tiny disc of metal. It's a rare instance where currency doubles as both historical artifact and educational tool. The Denver minted Bicentennial pennies are particularly sought after because they represent a controlled mintage, ensuring that collectors have a chance to acquire them without the coins becoming too commonplace. This careful balance between availability and rarity contributes to long-term value. Collectors often compare the 2009 D penny to other Lincoln cents, noting how the mint has evolved over the years. The changes in artistry, composition, and production quality reflect the ongoing innovation in American coinage and the attention to historical detail. This coin also holds appeal for casual collectors who may not be numismatists. Its story, historical significance, and visual appeal make it a perfect gift, a conversation starter, or a keepsake that connects the present to the rich narrative of America's past. For those who enjoy the thrill of the hunt, locating a Denver minted 2009 Bicentennial penny in mint condition can be an exciting challenge. Whether found in circulated rolls, online auctions, or through private sales, each discovery feels like uncovering a small piece of history. Collectors are fascinated by the storytelling aspect of the four designs. Unlike many coins that simply commemorate a single event, this series offers a life narrative in four distinct images, bridging art, history, and collectible appeal. The coin has also inspired educational programs, where students explore Lincoln's life and achievements using the penny as a tangible reference. It demonstrates how coins can serve as more than currency. They can be instruments for learning and inspiration. Many coin enthusiasts are drawn to the Bicentennial penny because it represents a modern classic. While it commemorates a 19th century figure, it is a product of 21st century minting precision, blending history with contemporary design techniques. Collectors also appreciate the tactile quality of the coin. Holding it in hand, examining the details of Lincoln's face, the log cabin, the Capitol, or the wooded paths, provides a sensory connection to history that few other objects can replicate over time. The coin has achieved considerable recognition and acclaim within the numismatic community. It is frequently cited in collector guides, coin shows, and online forums as a must-have piece for anyone serious about U.S. pennies. Ultimately, the 2009 D Lincoln Bicentennial penny is more than just a coin. It's a celebration of American history, ingenuity, and perseverance. Its combination of artistry, historical significance, and collectible appeal ensures it remains a treasured item for generations to come. The current value of a 2009 D Lincoln Bicentennial penny, especially in top-grade condition, has reached an impressive $35,000. If you own one of these coins, comment below and let us know so we can provide detailed information about its history and market value. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and comment, and make sure to like this video if you enjoyed learning about this incredible piece of numismatic history. Top 3. In 2009, the United States Mint released a coin that was far more than just legal tender. It was a celebration, a tribute, and a window into the life of one of America's most iconic leaders. The Lincoln Bicentennial penny marked the 200th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth, and it quickly became a centerpiece for collectors and history enthusiasts alike. This wasn't an ordinary penny. The mint went beyond tradition by creating 4 unique reverse designs, each one reflecting a significant stage of Lincoln's life. These designs allowed every coin to tell a story, connecting the owner to Lincoln's journey from humble beginnings to the presidency. The first reverse design captures Lincoln's birth and early childhood in Kentucky. It features a simple log cabin and a young Lincoln at play, evoking the humble origins that shaped his character. This depiction reminds us that even the greatest leaders start with modest circumstances, a detail that resonates deeply with collectors and historians. The second reverse design showcases Lincoln's formative years in Indiana. Here, Lincoln is shown walking along a wooded path, book in hand, reflecting his commitment to education and personal growth. It's a design that emphasizes perseverance, resilience, and the quiet determination that guided him throughout his life. The third reverse design represents Lincoln's professional life in Illinois, during which he established himself as a lawyer and entered politics. The coin features the State House in Springfield, symbolizing the foundation of his public career and highlighting his dedication to law and justice, qualities that would define his presidency. The fourth reverse design honors Lincoln's presidency in Washington, D.C., with the U.S. Capitol prominently displayed. This design celebrates the culmination of Lincoln's lifelong dedication to the country and his leadership during one of America's most turbulent times. Collectors often describe this design as the most iconic of the four. On the obverse, the coin continues to feature Victor David Brenner's famous portrait of Lincoln, which has adorned the penny since 1909. The elegance and detail of this image have stood the test of time, capturing Lincoln's dignity, wisdom, and quiet strength. The 2009 Lincoln Bicentennial penny was struck in large numbers, but the Denver and Philadelphia mint coins remain highly sought after, with the D&P mint marks offering collectors' options based on rarity and personal preference. Made primarily of copper-plated zinc, the coin's material may be common, but its value lies in its historical significance, design, and the story it represents. Collectors recognize that true worth is not always measured in metal but in meaning and rarity. The coin has gained popularity among collectors for its condition sensitivity. A penny in mint or uncirculated condition is far more valuable than one that has circulated, making preservation and careful handling key factors in long-term value. Beyond monetary worth, the Bicentennial penny is a miniature piece of storytelling. Each reverse design forms a narrative, guiding the observer through Lincoln's early struggles, personal growth, professional development, and eventual leadership of the nation. For educators, this coin serves as a tangible history lesson. Students and enthusiasts alike can hold a piece of the past while learning about Lincoln's journey, making history accessible in a way that books and lectures alone cannot achieve. Collectors often strive to acquire all four designs, forming a complete set that chronicles Lincoln's life. Achieving this collection is considered a milestone in numismatic circles, and it reflects both dedication and a deep appreciation for historical context. The 2009 Lincoln Bicentennial penny has also sparked interest in modern coin collecting. Unlike older, rarer coins, this series is within reach for many new collectors, yet it maintains strong demand due to its historical significance and aesthetic appeal. Many enthusiasts look for mint state coins, which are carefully preserved to retain their original luster and crisp details. A perfect or near-perfect coin shows no signs of handling, wear, or blemishes, making it a gem for collectors and investors alike. Professional grading services assess coins on multiple factors, including strike quality, surface preservation, and overall appearance. Coins that earn high grades often command premium prices at auctions and private sales. In addition to its collectible appeal, the Bicentennial penny has been featured in exhibits and museum displays, allowing the public to appreciate the artistry, symbolism, and historical significance of each design. Visitors often marvel at how much narrative can be conveyed on such a small object. The coin's artistry is remarkable. From the log cabin to the Capitol, each design balances detail and clarity, ensuring that the story of Lincoln's life is visually engaging while remaining historically accurate. Numismatists often study these designs for inspiration and understanding of coin artistry. Collectors also note that even small variations, such as slight doubling or minor die errors, can enhance the coin's value. These anomalies make certain specimens particularly unique, adding an extra layer of excitement to the hobby. The Lincoln Bicentennial penny is more than just an object, it's a bridge between past and present, connecting modern collectors with the ideals, struggles, and achievements of a leader who shaped the nation. Its popularity has expanded globally, attracting collectors from Europe, Asia, and beyond. International numismatists recognize the coin not only for its beauty but also for its educational and historical significance. Many collectors use protective holders and display cases to safeguard these coins. Archival quality storage preserves the coin's surface, preventing tarnish and scratches, and ensures that the coin retains its value over time. The coin is also a reminder of Lincoln's philosophy and character. Every reverse design reflects an aspect of his life: resilience in childhood, commitment to learning, dedication to public service, and leadership in times of crisis. Collectors find this narrative deeply compelling. Coin enthusiasts often compare the 2009 Bicentennial penny with earlier Lincoln cents, observing how design, technique, and minting precision have evolved over the years. This comparison offers insight into the mint's commitment to both innovation and tradition. For casual collectors, the coin offers both historical education and aesthetic pleasure. It's easy to appreciate the beauty of the design while simultaneously recognizing its symbolic importance. The Bicentennial penny is also a great introduction to modern numismatics for young collectors. Its approachable subject matter, stunning design, and historical relevance make it ideal for beginners seeking to understand the world of coin collecting. Finding a high-quality 2009 Lincoln penny in circulation can be thrilling. The sense of discovery, whether through bankrolls, auctions, or online sales, is part of what makes collecting modern coins so exciting. Over the years, this coin has become a favorite among specialized Lincoln collectors, who often focus on acquiring pristine specimens and documenting variations, strikes, and conditions. The 2009 Lincoln Bicentennial penny stands out because it combines historical narrative, artistry, and collectability in a single, small object. It's a coin that not only commemorates a historic figure but also engages the collector in a meaningful way. Finally, the value of a 2009 Lincoln Bicentennial penny, particularly in excellent condition, has reached an impressive $32,000. If you own this coin, comment below to share your experience and allow us to provide detailed information about its history and market worth. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and comment, and please like the video if you enjoyed exploring this remarkable piece of numismatic history. Top 4. In 2009, the United States Mint issued a coin that captured the attention of collectors and history enthusiasts alike, the Lincoln Bicentennial penny. This coin commemorated the 200th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth, paying tribute not just to the man, but to his extraordinary journey from humble beginnings to the presidency. Unlike any other penny before it, the 2009 Lincoln Bicentennial series featured 4 distinct reverse designs, each illustrating a pivotal stage of Lincoln's life. Each coin is like a miniature portrait of history, allowing collectors to hold a piece of the nation's story in the palm of their hand. The first reverse design represents Lincoln's birth and early childhood in Kentucky. The image of a simple log cabin evokes the simplicity and challenges of his early life. For collectors, it's a powerful reminder that greatness often emerges from the humblest circumstances. The second reverse depicts Lincoln's youth in Indiana, showing him walking alone along a wooded path, a book in hand. This design symbolizes his commitment to learning, self-improvement, and resilience. Many collectors admire this coin for the quiet determination it portrays, reflecting the inner strength that would define his leadership. The third reverse design captures Lincoln's professional life in Illinois. Depicting the State House in Springfield, this coin emphasizes his years as a lawyer and politician, the period when he honed his skills in law, justice, and governance. It's a tribute to the foundation upon which Lincoln built his moral and political philosophy. The fourth reverse honors Lincoln's presidency in Washington, D.C., featuring the U.S. Capitol as a symbol of leadership and national responsibility. This design represents the culmination of Lincoln's journey and his enduring legacy as a president who guided the nation through its most challenging times. The obverse continues to feature the iconic Lincoln portrait designed by Victor David Brenner in 1909. This design has stood the test of time, its fine details capturing Lincoln's thoughtful gaze and resolute character, and it remains one of the most recognizable coin portraits in American history. The 2009 Bicentennial penny was minted at both the Philadelphia and Denver mints, with the Denver minted coins carrying the D Mint mark. Coins from Denver are often particularly prized by collectors because of their production quality and relative scarcity compared to Philadelphia issues. While the coin is made of copper-plated zinc, its value extends far beyond its metal content. The historical significance, artistry, and collectible demand have made this coin a sought-after item for collectors of all ages. The 2009 Lincoln Bicentennial penny is especially prized in mint condition. Coins that have never circulated, retaining their original luster and crisp details, are far more valuable than those that have been used in everyday transactions. Many collectors enjoy the challenge of acquiring all four reverse designs. Completing this set is considered an achievement in numismatics and offers a tangible connection to Lincoln's life story, from his early struggles to his ultimate impact on American history. Beyond its appeal to collectors, the coin serves as a tool for education and inspiration. Teachers, historians, and parents use it to introduce younger generations to Lincoln's life, values, and achievements, making history accessible in a unique and engaging way. The 2009 Lincoln penny also sparked interest in modern coin collecting, bridging the gap between contemporary and historic coins. Its relatively recent mintage makes it attainable for beginners, while its historical significance ensures it remains highly prized. Coins in top grades, such as MS-69 or MS-70, can command premium prices due to their flawless surfaces and sharp details. These coins are often displayed in protective holders or archival cases to preserve their condition and enhance their long-term value. Collectors are often fascinated by the subtle differences in individual coins, such as variations in strike quality, die alignment, or minor surface anomalies. Even small distinctions can make a coin more desirable and sometimes increase its market value significantly. Auctions and private sales consistently demonstrate the strong demand for the 2009 Lincoln Bicentennial penny. Collectors are willing to invest in these coins not only for their historical value but also for their potential as long-term investments. Many enthusiasts are drawn to the coin's artistic merit. Each reverse design carefully balances historical accuracy with aesthetic appeal, resulting in miniature works of art that tell a story while remaining functional as currency. The coin's appeal extends to international collectors as well. Enthusiasts from around the world recognize the Bicentennial penny as a modern classic, valuing both its connection to Abraham Lincoln and its significance in the broader narrative of American history. Some collectors focus on the narrative element of the four designs, appreciating how they collectively trace Lincoln's life from childhood to presidency. This storytelling aspect distinguishes the 2009 pennies from other modern U.S. coinage. For casual collectors, the coin offers both visual pleasure and historical significance. Its size makes it accessible, while its story makes it meaningful, creating a unique blend of beauty and education in a small, tangible form. Protective cases are essential for preserving the coin's surface, preventing scratches, oxidation, and other environmental damage. Many collectors invest in high-quality storage solutions to ensure the coin retains both its aesthetic appeal and market value over time. The coin also represents a connection between generations. Owning one allows collectors to reflect on Lincoln's legacy and the historical milestones of 19th-century America while appreciating the craftsmanship of 21st-century minting. Numismatists often study the Bicentennial penny alongside earlier Lincoln cents, noting the evolution in design, detail, and minting technology. This comparison offers insights into the mint's dedication to both historical reverence and technical innovation. Finding a high-quality 2009 Lincoln penny in circulation can feel like discovering a hidden treasure. The thrill of the hunt adds an extra layer of enjoyment to collecting, making each coin more than just a piece of metal. It becomes a personal story. Collectors also value the rarity and mintage control. While millions were minted, the coins in perfect uncirculated condition are relatively scarce, which helps maintain their collectible and investment value. Over time, this coin has become a must-have for serious Lincoln collectors, who appreciate both its historical narrative and its aesthetic qualities. The Bicentennial penny has secured its place as a modern numismatic classic. Beyond investment, the coin encourages appreciation for Lincoln's values, perseverance, education, public service, and leadership. Each reverse design serves as a reminder of the character and principles that guided him through life, the 2009 Lincoln Bicentennial penny remains a favorite in coin collections, exhibits, and numismatic discussions. Its unique blend of artistry, historical significance, and collectible appeal ensures that it continues to captivate both new and seasoned collectors. Finally, the value of a 2009 Lincoln Bicentennial penny, especially in pristine condition, has reached an impressive $34,000. If you own this coin, comment below to share your experience and let us provide detailed information about its history and market worth. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and comment, and please like the video if you enjoyed exploring this remarkable piece of American history. Top 5. In 1936, amidst the struggles of the Great Depression, the United States Mint produced a coin that would become one of the most treasured pieces for collectors around the world, the Lincoln wheat penny. While it was just a 1-cent coin in daily transactions, today it stands as a symbol of history, artistry, and rarity. The 1936 Lincoln wheat penny belongs to a series that first appeared in 1909, commemorating the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. The coin was revolutionary for its time, being the first U.S. cent to feature a real person instead of symbolic allegorical figures, signaling a new era in American coinage. Its obverse features the iconic portrait of Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner. The finely detailed engraving captures Lincoln's thoughtful gaze, prominent cheekbones, and dignified presence, providing a connection to the man who shaped the nation during one of its most turbulent periods. The reverse of the coin is equally iconic, featuring 2 stalks of wheat framing the words 1 cent and United States of America. This design, simple yet elegant, came to be known as the wheat penny, symbolizing America's agrarian roots and the values of hard work and perseverance. What makes the 1936 Lincoln wheat penny truly remarkable is not just its design, but its rarity and collectible status. While millions of pennies were minted that year, very few have survived in pristine condition, and even fewer possess the exceptional characteristics that attract serious numismatists today. The coin's composition is primarily 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc, which gives it a rich, warm tone. This copper content, combined with careful minting techniques of the era, ensured a crisp, detailed strike that collectors admire nearly a century later. Many collectors seek the 1936 wheat penny in mint state, where every feature, from Lincoln's hair to the wheat stalks, is sharply defined. Coins that have circulated, though still historically significant, generally do not command the same value as those preserved in uncirculated condition. The Lincoln wheat penny series includes coins from the Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco mints. Each mint has its own nuances in design and striking quality, which collectors study meticulously to identify rare variations and anomalies. Particularly interesting feature of the 1936 penny is its detail preservation. Over decades, pennies often develop wear or oxidation, but coins carefully stored in collections or hidden away in protective cases retain the depth and clarity of the original design. Collectors often examine these coins for subtle differences that can significantly impact value. Variations in die, minting errors, or unusual planchet characteristics can turn an already valuable coin into a highly coveted rarity. The Lincoln wheat penny is not just a coin but a tangible piece of American history. Each coin tells a story of the era in which it was minted, reflecting both the challenges and the hopes of the country during the mid-1930s. Owning a 1936 Lincoln wheat penny is like holding a small fragment of time. It connects the present to the past, allowing collectors to reflect on the legacy of Abraham Lincoln and the resilience of a nation emerging from economic hardship. Collectors often compete to acquire coins of this era in high grades. The scarcity of top-quality specimens, combined with historical significance, makes the 1936 penny a pinnacle in American numismatics. Numismatic experts emphasize the importance of condition. Coins graded MS-65 or higher by professional grading services are exceptionally rare, and each incremental increase in grade can exponentially raise the coin's market value. The artistry of the wheat penny is subtle yet powerful. The portrait of Lincoln conveys dignity and seriousness, while the wheat stalks on the reverse evoke sustenance, growth, and the promise of a better future, values especially poignant during the Depression era. Many collectors keep their pennies in airtight holders or protective albums, preserving both aesthetic and investment value. Proper storage prevents oxidation, scratches, and environmental damage, which could otherwise diminish the coin's appeal. The 1936 Lincoln wheat penny is frequently discussed in numismatic circles for its historical and cultural significance. It reflects an era when American coins were designed with both artistry and meaning, commemorating a beloved president while symbolizing enduring values. Some rare specimens display striking anomalies, such as double dies, off-center strikes, or unusual surface characteristics. These variations often become the centerpiece of a collection and are highly sought after by advanced collectors. Collectors and historians alike are fascinated by the story behind the coin. Beyond its monetary value, it serves as a tangible reminder of the Great Depression, Lincoln's enduring legacy, and the artistry of early 20th century coin design. Many coin enthusiasts enjoy the thrill of the hunt. Finding a 1936 Lincoln wheat penny in excellent condition in circulation, in a bankroll, or in an inherited collection can feel like discovering a hidden treasure. The coin also serves as a conversation starter. Displayed in a collection, case, or shadow box, it allows collectors to share the story of Lincoln, the wheat penny series, and the history of American coinage with friends, family, and fellow enthusiasts. Its collectible appeal has remained consistent over decades. The combination of historical significance, rarity, and aesthetic beauty ensures that demand continues to rise among serious collectors and investors. For younger collectors, the 1936 Lincoln wheat penny offers an educational experience. It teaches about American history, numismatic practices, and the evolution of coin design, all while being a tangible, collectible object. Collectors often compare the 1936 coin with other wheat pennies from the 1930s to evaluate mint quality, condition, and rarity. This comparative study allows collectors to better understand market trends and identify exceptional specimens. Auctions, private sales, and numismatic shows consistently demonstrate the strong demand for high-grade 1936 Lincoln wheat pennies. Serious collectors are willing to invest significant sums to acquire these coins in pristine condition. Some collectors also enjoy studying the coin's provenance. A well-documented history of ownership or prior inclusion in prestigious collections can add prestige and, in some cases, additional market value. The wheat penny has become a cultural icon, representing both Abraham Lincoln's legacy and the artistry of U.S. coins from the early 20th century. Its timeless design continues to capture the imagination of collectors worldwide. Ultimately, the 1936 Lincoln wheat penny is more than just a 1-cent coin. It's a symbol of history, resilience, and artistry, bridging generations and connecting collectors to a pivotal era in American history. Finally, the value of a 1936 Lincoln wheat penny, particularly in pristine condition, has reached an astounding $267,000. If you own this coin, comment below so we can provide detailed information about its history and market worth. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and comment, and make sure to like this video if you enjoyed exploring this remarkable piece of American numismatic history. Top 6. In 1937, the United States Mint produced a coin that today stands as one of the most coveted treasures among collectors, the Lincoln wheat penny. While in its day it circulated as everyday change, over the decades it has become a symbol of history, artistry, and the enduring legacy of Abraham Lincoln. The Lincoln wheat penny series first debuted in 1909, commemorating the 100th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. This innovation marked the first time an American president appeared on the cent, breaking away from the tradition of allegorical figures and bringing historical significance directly into the hands of the public. The obverse of the 1937 Lincoln wheat penny features the iconic portrait designed by Victor David Brenner. Lincoln's expression is calm yet thoughtful, his features captured with remarkable detail. Over a century later, this portrait remains one of the most recognized images in American numismatics. The reverse design, featuring two stalks of wheat flanking the words 1 cent and United States of America, evokes themes of sustenance, growth, and perseverance. This wheat design, simple yet elegant, became a beloved hallmark of pennies minted from 1909 to 1958. 1937 Lincoln wheat penny is particularly notable for its rarity in high-grade condition. While millions were minted across Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco, few coins from this year have survived without wear or damage, making them highly desirable to collectors. Composed of 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc, the coin has a warm reddish-brown hue that only improves with careful preservation. This composition allowed for detailed strikes, and coins that have remained in pristine condition today still showcase the sharp relief and fine details of Lincoln's portrait and the wheat stalks. Many collectors specifically seek out uncirculated examples, as circulation often causes wear on Lincoln's cheek, jawline, or the delicate lines of the wheat. Maintaining these coins in mint condition requires careful handling, protective storage, and meticulous attention to environmental factors. The 1937 wheat penny was minted in Philadelphia, No Mint Mark, Denver, D., and San Francisco, S. Each mint offers subtle differences in strike quality and finish, and advanced collectors study these nuances to identify rare varieties and exceptional specimens. For numismatists, the allure of the 1937 penny is enhanced by its historical context. The late 1930s were a time of economic recovery following the Great Depression, and coins like this serve as tangible links to the lives and struggles of everyday Americans during that era. Collectors often examine each coin for minute variations, including die cracks, double dies, or off-center strikes. Even a slight anomaly can significantly increase a coin's value, making the hobby part history, part detective work. Owning a 1937 Lincoln wheat penny in pristine condition is like holding a piece of time. It provides a direct connection to the past, allowing collectors to appreciate both the artistry and the historical narrative embodied in a single coin. For those who enjoy completing sets, the 1937 penny is a key piece in the Lincoln Wheat series, which spans nearly 50 years. Completing this set is considered a hallmark achievement for serious collectors and offers a fascinating glimpse into the evolution of coinage over decades. The artistry of the penny is subtle but profound. Lincoln's portrait is lifelike and dignified, while the wheat stalks provide a symbolic frame. Every curve, line, and detail reflects the careful craftsmanship of early 20th century minting. Collectors value high-grade examples for the way light interacts with the coin's surface. Uncirculated coins exhibit sharp relief, clean edges, and a lustrous finish, which make them not only valuable but visually stunning. The coin also provides a lesson in American history. It celebrates Lincoln, a president whose legacy shaped the nation, while reflecting the craftsmanship and pride of the U.S. Mint during the 1930s. Many enthusiasts store their 1937 wheat pennies in archival quality holders to protect them from oxidation and environmental damage. Proper storage is critical for maintaining the coin's beauty and preserving its long-term market value. Collectors often compare the 1937 penny to other Lincoln wheat pennies from the 1930s to evaluate rarity, condition, and market value. This comparative study helps identify exceptional specimens and informs investment decisions. The wheat penny is also a gateway for new collectors, as it combines historical significance, aesthetic appeal, and attainable rarity. Young numismatists often start with coins like this, learning the principles of grading, preservation, and historical research. Finding a well-preserved 1937 penny in circulation can be thrilling. Many collectors recall discovering these coins tucked away in old rolls, inherited collections, or forgotten jars, turning ordinary coin hunting into a treasure hunt. Advanced collectors are fascinated by coins that exhibit subtle minting errors, such as slight doubling, die cracks, or planchet anomalies. These coins often become centerpiece items in a collection and are highly sought after at auctions. Auctions and private sales consistently demonstrate the high demand for top-quality 1937 wheat pennies. Coins in superior condition, especially those graded MS65 or above, command extraordinary attention and prices from serious collectors. Collectors also appreciate the coin's symbolism. The wheat design reflects the values of hard work, growth, and sustenance, while Lincoln's portrait embodies integrity, leadership, and resilience, qualities that remain inspiring nearly a century later. Many numismatists enjoy researching the coin's provenance. Coins that have been part of prestigious collections or documented in historic sales often carry an added level of prestige and desirability. The 1937 Lincoln wheat penny serves as both a collectible and a teaching tool. Its design and history offer lessons in art, history, and the evolution of American coinage, making it a multifaceted object of study. Over time, this penny has become a symbol of both history and investment. Its rarity, historical context, and aesthetic beauty ensure that demand remains strong, and serious collectors view it as a long-term asset. For casual enthusiasts, the coin provides a tangible connection to Lincoln and the era in which he lived, while for serious numismatists, it represents an opportunity to study and acquire a piece of numismatic history. Finally, the value of a 1937 Lincoln wheat penny, especially in pristine condition, has reached an extraordinary $264,000. If you own this coin, comment below so we can provide detailed information about its history and market worth. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and comment, and make sure to like this video if you enjoyed exploring this remarkable and historic piece of American numismatics. Top 7. In 1939, the United States Mint produced a coin that would one day become a prized possession for collectors and history enthusiasts alike, the Lincoln wheat penny. Though it passed through countless pockets and cash registers at the time, today it is recognized as a symbol of history, artistry, and the enduring legacy of Abraham Lincoln. The Lincoln wheat penny series, first introduced in 1909, celebrated the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. This coin marked a pivotal shift in U.S. coinage by featuring a real historical figure instead of allegorical designs, giving Americans a tangible connection to their history in everyday life. On the obverse, the 1939 Lincoln wheat penny displays Victor David Brenner's iconic portrait of Abraham Lincoln. The detailed engraving captures Lincoln's deep-set eyes, contemplative expression, and prominent cheekbones, providing collectors with a visual connection to one of the nation's most revered presidents. The reverse of the coin features two wheat stalks flanking the words 1 cent and United States of America. This wheat design, simple yet symbolic, reflects America's agrarian roots and the values of diligence, growth, and sustenance that were central to the country's identity at the time. What sets the 1939 Lincoln wheat penny apart is its rarity in high-grade condition. While millions were minted across Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco, few coins from this year have survived without wear or damage, making pristine specimens exceptionally desirable among collectors. The coin is primarily composed of 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc, which gives it a warm, rich color. This composition, along with precise minting techniques, ensured that the details of Lincoln's portrait and the wheat stalks were crisp and long-lasting, allowing collectors today to enjoy the coin in near-original condition. Many collectors actively seek out uncirculated examples, as coins that have seen circulation often exhibit wear on Lincoln's face or the wheat stalks, reducing both aesthetic appeal and market value. Proper preservation is key to maintaining the coin's historical and financial significance. The 1939 wheat penny was minted in Philadelphia, No Mint Mark, Denver, D., and San Francisco, S. Each mint produced subtle differences in strike quality and surface finish, and advanced collectors carefully study these nuances to identify rare and exceptional varieties. Collectors often regard the 1939 Lincoln wheat penny as a miniature piece of history. It reflects not only Lincoln's legacy but also the economic and social environment of the late 1930s, a period when the nation was emerging from the Great Depression and looking toward recovery. Even minute variations can greatly impact a coin's value. Collectors examine coins for die cracks, doubled dies, and other minting anomalies. Finding one of these rare variations can elevate the coin from a collectible to a true numismatic treasure. Owning a 1939 Lincoln wheat penny in excellent condition allows one to hold history in their hands. Each coin carries a story of craftsmanship, national heritage, and the everyday lives of Americans who used it decades ago. For those seeking to complete a Lincoln wheat penny collection, the 1939 issue is a critical piece. Its inclusion connects the series' narrative, bridging early 20th century coins with the later years of the wheat design era. The artistry of the coin is understated but profound. Lincoln's portrait exudes dignity and seriousness, while the wheat stalks provide a graceful frame, symbolizing nourishment, growth, and the foundational values of American society. High-grade coins are visually striking. They exhibit sharp relief, crisp edges, and a lustrous finish, which enhances both their collectible appeal and investment potential. These qualities are particularly important for coins that have survived more than 8 decades. Beyond its monetary value, the coin serves as a teaching tool, connecting collectors and enthusiasts to Lincoln's life, the story of the Great Depression, and the evolution of American coinage. Its design invites contemplation and discussion about history and leadership. Many collectors invest in archival quality holders or display cases to prevent oxidation, scratches, and environmental damage. Proper storage ensures that the coin retains its aesthetic and financial value for generations. Numismatists often compare the 1939 penny to other Lincoln wheat pennies of the 1930s to assess rarity and condition. This comparative study highlights subtle differences in minting and helps collectors identify standout specimens. Finding a 1939 wheat penny in excellent condition today can feel like uncovering a hidden treasure. Many collectors recount stories of discovering these coins in old bankrolls, inherited collections, or forgotten jars, transforming ordinary coin hunting into thrilling adventures. Advanced collectors pay close attention to minor minting errors, such as slight doubling or die cracks. These anomalies are often considered more valuable than standard coins, providing both historical insight and additional investment potential. The coin continues to captivate both casual and serious collectors because it embodies timeless symbolism. Lincoln's image represents integrity and leadership, while the wheat stalks remind us of hard work, perseverance, and the American agrarian tradition. Many collectors study the coin's provenance. A coin with documented ownership history, prior inclusion in prestigious collections, or recognition in numismatic references often carries additional prestige and value. The 1939 Lincoln wheat penny is not just a collectible but also a cultural icon. Its design and historical significance inspire collectors, educators, and history enthusiasts, bridging the gap between artistry, history, and investment. Over the years, this penny has retained strong demand in the numismatic market. Its scarcity, condition sensitivity, and connection to Lincoln make it a highly sought-after piece, ensuring that its value continues to grow. The coin is also a gateway for new collectors, offering lessons in grading, preservation, and historical research while providing a tangible connection to one of the United States' most celebrated presidents. Collectors frequently display these pennies in albums, shadow boxes, or museum-quality frames, transforming them from small currency into conversation pieces that celebrate both artistry and history. The Lincoln wheat penny reminds us of the enduring legacy of Abraham Lincoln, a leader who rose from humble beginnings to guide a nation through its most challenging times. Every detail of the 1939 coin captures the essence of his character and achievements. For those who appreciate history, art, and numismatics, the 1939 Lincoln wheat penny is more than a coin, it is a piece of storytelling. Each line, each curve, and each wheat stalk reflects a chapter of American history frozen in metal. Finally, the value of a 1939 Lincoln wheat penny, particularly in pristine condition, has reached an extraordinary $253,000. If you own this coin, comment below so we can provide detailed information about its history and market worth. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and comment, and make sure to like this video if you enjoyed exploring this remarkable piece of American numismatic history. Top 8. In 1941, the United States was on the brink of monumental change. While the world was engulfed in conflict and the country itself was preparing to face unprecedented challenges, the U.S. Mint quietly produced a coin that would one day become a prized collector's item, the Lincoln wheat penny. This seemingly ordinary 1-cent coin carries with it layers of history, symbolism, and artistry. Unlike other pennies that circulated daily, the 1941 Lincoln wheat penny represents a tangible link to both Abraham Lincoln's enduring legacy and the tumultuous era in which it was minted. The Lincoln wheat penny series began in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. Its introduction marked a historic moment in U.S. coinage, the first time a real person, rather than an allegorical figure, was immortalized on the cent on the obverse. The 1941 penny features Victor David Brenner's iconic portrait of Abraham Lincoln. The portrait is both striking and dignified, capturing Lincoln's thoughtful expression, prominent cheekbones, and determined gaze. This image has become one of the most recognizable portraits in American coinage. The reverse of the coin features two elegant wheat stalks framing the words 1 cent and United States of America. This wheat design, simple yet symbolic, reflects America's agrarian roots and the values of hard work, growth, and sustenance. It is a timeless design that resonates with collectors and historians alike. What makes the 1941 Lincoln wheat penny truly special is not only its design but its rarity in top condition. While millions were minted, relatively few examples have survived in uncirculated or mint state condition, making the coin highly sought after by collectors. The coin is composed primarily of 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc, giving it a rich, reddish-brown hue. This alloy, combined with precise minting techniques, ensured sharp details in Lincoln's portrait and the wheat stalks, which have been preserved remarkably well in high-grade coins. Collectors often focus on uncirculated specimens, which retain crisp details and vibrant surfaces. Coins that have circulated show wear on Lincoln's face, hair, and the wheat stalks, reducing both aesthetic appeal and market value. The 1941 wheat penny was minted in Philadelphia, no mint mark, Denver, D, and San Francisco, S. Each mint produced subtle differences in strike and finish, which advanced collectors carefully study to identify rare and exceptional specimens. For many enthusiasts, the coin is more than just currency, it is a window into the past. It reflects the United States on the eve of World War II and reminds us of Lincoln's enduring legacy in a period of uncertainty. Even minute variations can make a coin extraordinary. Numismatists look for double dies, die cracks, or planchet anomalies. These small differences can elevate a 1941 penny from a collectible to a rare treasure. Owning a 1941 Lincoln wheat penny in pristine condition is akin to holding a piece of living history. Each coin carries the story of the time in which it was minted, the lives of everyday Americans, and the legacy of a president who shaped the nation. Completing a Lincoln wheat penny collection is a coveted goal for serious collectors, and the 1941 penny is a key piece of that narrative. Its inclusion provides continuity in a series that chronicles nearly half a century of American coinage. The artistry of the coin is subtle yet powerful. Lincoln's portrait conveys dignity, wisdom, and resolve, while the wheat stalks symbolize growth and sustenance. The design is a masterclass in simplicity, elegance, and meaning. High-grade examples are visually striking. They exhibit sharp relief, clean edges, and a rich, lustrous finish that makes the coin a joy to examine and display. Preserving these qualities requires careful handling and proper storage. Beyond its financial value, the coin serves as a teaching tool, offering insights into Lincoln's life, the socio-economic conditions of the 1940s, and the evolution of American numismatics. It is both an artifact and a learning resource. Many collectors store their 1941 pennies in archival quality holders to prevent oxidation and scratches. Proper preservation ensures that the coin maintains both its beauty and market value over time. Numismatists often compare the 1941 penny to other Lincoln wheat pennies to evaluate strike quality, condition, and rarity. This comparative analysis helps collectors identify exceptional coins and make informed purchasing decisions. Finding a 1941 wheat penny in excellent condition can feel like uncovering a hidden treasure. Many collectors recall discovering these coins in inherited collections, old bankrolls, or hidden jars, making each find a memorable experience. Advanced collectors also value minor minting anomalies. Coins with doubled dies, off-center strikes, or slight planchet imperfections often become centerpiece specimens due to their rarity and uniqueness. The coin continues to captivate collectors because it embodies symbolism, artistry, and history. Lincoln's portrait represents integrity and leadership, while the wheat stalks evoke hard work, perseverance, and the foundational values of the nation. Collectors often research the provenance of their coins. A documented history of prior ownership or inclusion in a notable collection can add prestige and, in some cases, increase a coin's market value. The 1941 Lincoln wheat penny is both a collectible and a cultural icon. It bridges the gap between art, history, and investment, offering lessons in craftsmanship, numismatics, and American heritage. Over the decades, demand for high-grade 1941 pennies has remained strong. Its scarcity, historical significance, and aesthetic beauty ensure that collectors continue to prize it, maintaining its value in the numismatic market. For young or beginner collectors, the coin provides an educational experience. It teaches principles of grading, preservation, historical context, and market dynamics while offering a tangible connection to Lincoln and his era. Collectors often display these pennies in albums or shadow boxes, turning them into conversation pieces that celebrate both artistry and history, rather than mere coins for exchange. The 1941 Lincoln wheat penny is a reminder of Lincoln's enduring legacy. Its design encapsulates his dignity, moral courage, and leadership, while the wheat stalks reflect the strength and resilience of the American people during challenging times. For anyone interested in history, art, and numismatics, the 1941 Lincoln wheat penny is more than a coin. It is a story captured in copper, a testament to a remarkable president, and a tangible piece of America's cultural heritage. Finally, the value of a 1941 Lincoln wheat penny, particularly in pristine condition, has reached an astonishing $247,000. If you own this coin, comment below so we can provide detailed information about its history and market worth. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and comment, and make sure to like this video if you enjoyed exploring this extraordinary piece of American numismatic history. Top 9. In 1944, the United States was deeply involved in World War II, a time of global uncertainty and immense sacrifice. Amidst this historical backdrop, the U.S. Mint produced a coin that today stands as one of the most cherished treasures for collectors, the Lincoln wheat penny. Though intended for everyday use, it has become a symbol of history, artistry, and American resilience. The Lincoln wheat penny series was first introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. By featuring Lincoln instead of an allegorical figure, the series marked a new era in American coinage, blending historical tribute with functional currency. The obverse of the 1944 penny features Victor David Brenner's iconic portrait of Lincoln. The detailed engraving captures Lincoln's thoughtful gaze, high cheekbones, and resolute expression, providing a timeless representation of a leader who continues to inspire generations. On the reverse, two wheat stalks frame the words 1 cent and United States of America. The wheat design, simple yet meaningful, symbolizes growth, sustenance, and the industrious spirit of the American people, particularly poignant during a time of war. What makes the 1944 Lincoln wheat penny especially fascinating is its rarity in pristine condition. While millions were minted, relatively few coins have survived in uncirculated or mint-state quality, making top-grade examples highly coveted by collectors. The coin is composed primarily of 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc, giving it a warm, reddish tone. This composition, combined with careful minting processes, resulted in sharp, detailed impressions of Lincoln's face and the wheat stalks, which have endured remarkably well over the decades. Collectors often seek uncirculated coins to ensure that the fine details of Lincoln's portrait and the wheat stalks are preserved. Circulated coins, while historically interesting, typically exhibit where that diminishes their aesthetic and market value. The 1944 penny was minted at Philadelphia, No Mint Mark, Denver, D., and San Francisco, S. Each mint has subtle differences in striking quality and finish, and advanced collectors carefully study these nuances to identify the most desirable examples. For many, the 1944 Lincoln wheat penny is not merely currency but a connection to history. Holding the coin evokes the struggles and sacrifices of Americans during World War II while honoring the legacy of Lincoln, whose life and principles shaped the nation. Even small variations can make a coin exceptional. Numismatists pay close attention to die cracks, double dies, and planchet anomalies, all of which can dramatically increase a coin's value and collectability. Owning a 1944 Lincoln wheat penny in pristine condition is like holding a piece of time. It provides a direct link to the past, allowing collectors to reflect on both Lincoln's enduring legacy and the world events unfolding at the time of its minting. The coin is also a critical piece for collectors aiming to complete a full Lincoln wheat penny set. Its inclusion ensures continuity in the series, connecting earlier coins from the 1930s with later issues from the 1940s and beyond. The artistry of the coin is subtle but compelling. Lincoln's dignified portrait conveys wisdom and resolve, while the wheat stalks evoke sustenance, perseverance, and the nation's agricultural roots. It is a design that combines simplicity with profound meaning. High-grade examples are visually stunning, exhibiting sharp relief, crisp edges, and a lustrous finish. These features not only enhance the coin's appeal but also make it a centerpiece in any collection. Beyond financial value, the coin serves as an educational tool, illustrating Lincoln's life, the socio-economic conditions of the 1940s, and the evolution of American coinage. It is an artifact that bridges history, art, and everyday life. Many collectors use archival quality holders or display cases to protect their 1944 pennies from oxidation and environmental damage. Proper preservation ensures that both aesthetic beauty and market value remain intact over time. Numismatists often compare the 1944 penny with other Lincoln wheat pennies from surrounding years to evaluate strike quality, condition, and rarity. These comparisons allow collectors to identify standout specimens and make informed investment decisions. Discovering a 1944 wheat penny in excellent condition can feel like finding hidden treasure. Many collectors recall uncovering these coins in inherited collections, old bankrolls, or forgotten jars, turning coin collecting into a thrilling adventure. Advanced collectors value minor minting anomalies, such as subtle double dies, off-center strikes, or slight planchet variations. These unique features can turn an ordinary coin into a centerpiece with exceptional value. The 1944 penny continues to captivate collectors because it embodies symbolism, craftsmanship, and history. Lincoln represents integrity and leadership, while the wheat stalks reflect the perseverance and industriousness of the American people. Collectors often research the provenance of their coins. Coins with documented ownership history or inclusion in notable collections often carry additional prestige and, in some cases, enhanced market value. The 1944 Lincoln wheat penny is both a collectible and a cultural icon. It demonstrates the union of artistry, historical significance, and numismatic value, appealing to collectors, historians, and investors alike. Over time, this penny has retained its desirability. Its rarity, historical context, and aesthetic appeal ensure that demand remains high, making it a valuable and sought-after addition to any serious collection. For beginner collectors, the coin offers an educational experience, teaching principles of coin grading, preservation, historical research, and market dynamics, all while providing a tangible connection to Lincoln and the era in which he lived. Collectors often display these pennies in albums, shadow boxes, or museum-quality frames, turning them into conversation pieces that celebrate artistry, history, and American heritage. The coin serves as a reminder of Lincoln's enduring influence. Its design encapsulates his moral courage, leadership, and integrity, while the wheat stalks symbolize resilience and the enduring spirit of the American people. For history enthusiasts, the 1944 Lincoln wheat penny is more than a coin. It is a story in copper, a testament to a revered leader, and a tangible piece of the United States cultural and numismatic history. Finally, the value of a 1944 Lincoln wheat penny, particularly in pristine condition, has reached an extraordinary $237,000. If you own this coin, comment below so we can provide detailed information about its history and market worth. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and comment, and make sure to like this video if you enjoyed exploring this remarkable piece of American coinage. Top 10. In 1957, the United States was navigating a period of post-war prosperity, innovation, and cultural change. Amidst this backdrop, the U.S. Mint quietly produced a coin that today stands as a coveted treasure among collectors, the Lincoln wheat penny. Although it circulated widely at the time as ordinary currency, its historical significance and collectible value have grown tremendously over the decades. The Lincoln wheat penny series began in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. This was a revolutionary step in American coinage, marking the first time a real historical figure, rather than an allegorical design, appeared on U.S. currency, forever changing the way Americans connected with their history. On the obverse of the 1957 penny, Victor David Brenner's iconic portrait of Abraham Lincoln remains as striking and dignified as ever. Lincoln's contemplative gaze, the detail in his hair and beard, and his steady expression capture the essence of one of America's most revered presidents. The reverse of the coin features the timeless wheat design, with two stalks of wheat framing the words 1 cent and United States of America. This design, simple yet profoundly meaningful, represents sustenance, growth, and the industrious spirit of the American people. Its symbolism resonates deeply even decades after its creation. The 1957 Lincoln wheat penny is particularly notable for its rarity in top-grade condition. While millions were minted, coins that have survived in pristine, uncirculated condition are relatively scarce, making them highly sought after by collectors worldwide. Composed of 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc, the coin boasts a rich reddish-brown hue that enhances the detail of both Lincoln's portrait and the wheat stalks. Properly preserved, the coin's lustrous surface and crisp details can endure remarkably well over time. Many collectors actively seek uncirculated coins, as circulation often produces wear on Lincoln's cheek, jawline, or the intricate lines of the wheat stalks, reducing both aesthetic appeal and market value. The challenge of finding a coin in perfect condition adds to its allure. The 1957 penny was minted at both the Philadelphia, No Mint Mark, and Denver, D. Mints. Each mint has subtle variations in strike quality and surface finish, and advanced collectors carefully examine these features to identify the most desirable examples. For numismatists, the 1957 Lincoln wheat penny is more than just currency. It is a bridge to history, reflecting the post-war era in America while honoring the enduring legacy of Abraham Lincoln. Holding the coin offers a tangible connection to both the past and the cultural context in which it was minted. Small variations in minting anomalies make certain coins even more valuable. Experts examine coins for die cracks, double dies, and off-center strikes. These features, often barely noticeable, can significantly increase a coin's desirability and market value. Owning a 1957 Lincoln wheat penny in pristine condition allows one to hold history in their hands. Each coin carries stories of the American people, the mint's craftsmanship, and the enduring symbolism of Lincoln's leadership. Collectors who aim to complete a Lincoln wheat penny series consider the 1957 coin a key piece. Its place near the end of the wheat penny era connects earlier decades of coinage to the transition into later Lincoln cent designs, making it a historically significant addition to any collection. The artistry of the coin is subtle yet deeply impactful. Lincoln's portrait conveys dignity, intelligence, and determination, while the wheat stalks symbolize growth, stability, and the nation's agricultural foundations. Together, they create a coin that is both aesthetically pleasing and symbolically rich. High-grade coins are visually captivating. They display sharp relief, clean edges, and a lustrous finish that makes them a centerpiece in any collection. These features are critical to collectors seeking coins that combine beauty, history, and rarity. Beyond financial and collectible value, the coin serves as an educational tool, offering insight into Lincoln's life, mid-20th century America, and the evolution of coinage. It connects history, art, and everyday life, turning a small piece of metal into a storytelling device. Many collectors store their coins in protective holders or archival quality albums to prevent oxidation, scratches, and other forms of damage. Proper storage ensures that the coin retains both aesthetic appeal and long-term value. Numismatists often compare the 1957 penny with earlier wheat pennies to assess quality, condition, and rarity. Such comparisons help collectors identify exceptional specimens and make informed investment decisions. Discovering a 1957 Lincoln wheat penny in outstanding condition can feel like uncovering a hidden treasure. Many collectors recount stories of finding these coins in inherited collections, old bankrolls, or forgotten jars, each discovery sparking excitement and fascination. Advanced collectors pay close attention to minor minting errors. Coins with slight doubling, die cracks, or planchet irregularities are often more valuable and can become centerpiece items in prestigious collections. The coin continues to captivate collectors because it embodies symbolism, history, and craftsmanship. Lincoln's legacy represents leadership and integrity, while the wheat stalks reflect perseverance and the industriousness of the American people. Collectors also research a coin's provenance. Coins with documented ownership history or inclusion in renowned collections often carry an additional level of prestige, sometimes increasing their market value. The 1957 Lincoln wheat penny is both a collectible and a cultural icon. It illustrates the union of historical significance, artistry, and numismatic value, appealing to collectors, investors, and history enthusiasts alike over decades. Demand for high-grade 1957 pennies has remained strong. Their scarcity, historical importance, and aesthetic appeal ensure they continue to be highly prized in the numismatic community. For beginner collectors, the coin offers both education and inspiration. It teaches grading, preservation, historical context, and market dynamics while providing a tangible connection to Lincoln and mid-20th century America. Many collectors display these pennies in albums, shadow boxes, or museum-quality frames, transforming them from ordinary coins into conversation pieces that celebrate artistry, history, and American heritage. The 1957 Lincoln wheat penny serves as a reminder of Lincoln's enduring influence. Its design captures his moral courage, leadership, and wisdom, while the wheat stalks reflect resilience, growth, and the industrious spirit of the nation. For anyone interested in history, art, or numismatics, the 1957 Lincoln wheat penny is more than a coin. It is a story frozen in copper, a testament to a revered leader, and a tangible piece of the United States' cultural and numismatic heritage. Finally, the value of a 1957 Lincoln wheat penny, particularly in pristine condition, has reached an impressive $209,000. If you own this coin, comment below so we can provide detailed information about its history and market worth. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and comment, and make sure to like this video if you enjoyed exploring this remarkable piece of American numismatic history. Top 11. In 1974, the United States was experiencing a period of both economic challenge and cultural change. Amidst this era, the U.S. Mint quietly produced a coin that today is recognized as a rare and highly sought-after collectible, the 1974 Lincoln 1-cent penny. Though it was ordinary currency in its day, over time it has become a remarkable piece of numismatic history. The Lincoln cent, first introduced in 1909, has long been a staple of American coinage. It was the first U.S. coin to feature a real person, Abraham Lincoln, rather than a symbolic allegorical figure. By 1974, the Lincoln penny had become an enduring icon of American culture and heritage. The obverse of the 1974 penny features Victor David Brenner's iconic portrait of Abraham Lincoln. Even decades after its original design, Lincoln's stoic and dignified expression continues to captivate collectors, reflecting his steadfast character and historical significance. On the reverse, the coin bears the familiar Lincoln Memorial design, which was introduced in 1959 to commemorate the 150th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. The detailed depiction of the memorial's columns and structure reflects both artistry and respect for Lincoln's enduring legacy. What makes the 1974 Lincoln penny so unique is its extreme rarity in certain varieties, particularly the experimental double-struck and aluminum planchet issues that were produced in limited quantities. These unusual coins are treasures for serious collectors. The coin is primarily composed of copper, which gives it a warm reddish-brown color that has aged beautifully in well-preserved examples. The composition and minting precision ensure that the details of Lincoln's portrait and the memorial remain sharp even decades later. Collectors highly prize mint-state examples because circulation often causes wear to Lincoln's facial features, the hair detail, and the edges of the memorial on the reverse, reducing both aesthetic and market value. The 1974 penny, minted in Denver, carries a subtle but important mint mark that distinguishes it from Philadelphia coins. This small d signifies its origin and plays a crucial role in identifying rarities and special minting varieties. Numismatists are fascinated by the 1974 penny not only for its design but also for the historical context of its production. During the early 1970s, the mint experimented with various planchets and striking techniques due to rising metal costs, making certain coins from this era highly collectible. Even minor variations in strike or planchet composition can dramatically increase a coin's value. Subtle differences, such as off-center strikes or doubled dies, are particularly prized by collectors who specialize in rare 20th century Lincoln cents. Owning a 1974 Lincoln penny in pristine condition is like holding a piece of American history in your hand. It connects the present to a transformative era, both in terms of national culture and coinage experimentation. Collectors aiming to complete a Lincoln cent collection consider the 1974 penny an essential piece. Its inclusion demonstrates the evolution of the penny and highlights a unique period when experimental coins were quietly produced in limited numbers. The artistry of the coin may seem simple at first glance, but every detail, from Lincoln's facial contours to the fine lines of the memorial on the reverse, reflects careful design and precise minting craftsmanship. High-grade 1974 pennies are visually stunning. Their sharp relief, clean edges, and lustrous surfaces make them not only valuable collectibles but also objects of beauty that collectors proudly display. Beyond monetary and collectible value, the coin serves as an educational tool, helping enthusiasts understand Lincoln's legacy, the history of U.S. coinage, and the mint's experimental practices in the 1970s. Many collectors store their coins in archival quality holders or protective cases to prevent oxidation, scratches, and environmental damage, ensuring that the coin maintains both its visual appeal and long-term market value. Numismatists carefully study the 1974 penny to identify unique characteristics, including minor planchet anomalies, subtle double dyes, or unusual striking errors. Such distinctions often transform an ordinary coin into a rare and highly sought-after specimen. Finding a 1974 penny in exceptional condition can feel like uncovering a hidden treasure. Many collectors have recounted stories of discovering experimental coins or high-grade specimens in old collections, bankrolls, or even loose change. Advanced collectors are particularly intrigued by the aluminum and double-struck varieties, which were produced in very limited numbers. These coins often become centerpiece items in prestigious collections. The 1974 Lincoln penny continues to captivate collectors because it combines historical significance, rarity, and artistry. Lincoln's portrait conveys moral leadership and resilience, while the coin's experimental features reflect a fascinating period of innovation at the mint. Collectors also study the provenance of these pennies. Coins with well-documented ownership history or inclusion in notable collections often carry an added level of prestige and market interest. The 1974 Lincoln penny serves as both a collectible and a cultural icon. It demonstrates the union of historical importance, artistic craftsmanship, and numismatic intrigue, appealing to collectors, investors, and history enthusiasts alike. Over the decades, demand for top-grade 1974 pennies has remained strong. Their rarity, experimental nature, and visual appeal ensure that they are among the most sought-after 20th century Lincoln cents. For newer collectors, the coin offers an educational and exciting experience. It illustrates the principles of coin grading, preservation, historical research, and market valuation, all while connecting the collector to Lincoln and mid-20th century American numismatics. Collectors often display these coins in albums, shadow boxes, or museum-quality frames. Doing so transforms a simple penny into a conversation piece, highlighting artistry, history, and the unique characteristics of the 1974 issue. The coin is a testament to Lincoln's enduring influence. Its design captures his leadership, wisdom, and moral courage, while the experimental varieties reflect innovation, scarcity, and the evolving story of American coinage. For anyone passionate about history, art, or numismatics, the 1974 Lincoln penny is more than currency. It is a story in copper, a tangible reminder of both a legendary president and a remarkable period in American minting history. Finally, the value of a 1974 Lincoln penny, particularly in pristine condition, has reached an extraordinary $136,000. If you own this coin, comment below so we can provide detailed information about its history and market worth. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and comment, and make sure to like this video if you enjoyed exploring this rare and historic piece of American coinage. Top 12. In 1975, the United States was a nation in transition. Economically and culturally, it was navigating the aftermath of a decade defined by change, and within this historical moment, the U.S. Mint quietly produced a coin that has since become a rare treasure for collectors: the 1975 Lincoln 1-cent penny. Though it circulated as everyday change, this coin has grown into a symbol of history, artistry, and numismatic intrigue. The Lincoln cent has a long and storied history. First introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Unlike previous U.S. coins featuring allegorical figures, the Lincoln cent placed a real historical figure front and center, forever transforming the way Americans engaged with their currency. On the obverse, the 1975 penny features Victor David Brenner's iconic portrait of Abraham Lincoln. Even decades later, Lincoln's contemplative gaze, prominent cheekbones, and dignified expression remain a testament to his enduring legacy and to Brenner's remarkable artistry. The reverse features the familiar Lincoln Memorial design, which was introduced in 1959 to mark the 150th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. The detailed depiction of the memorial, from its stately columns to the intricate steps, conveys both artistry and reverence for one of America's greatest leaders. What makes the 1975 penny so fascinating is its rarity in certain varieties, especially uncirculated and proof-like examples. While millions were minted, the surviving coins in pristine condition are relatively scarce, making them highly sought after by collectors and numismatists alike. The coin is primarily composed of copper, which gives it a rich, reddish-brown hue. Over time, properly preserved specimens maintain a warm luster and sharp detail that accentuate Lincoln's portrait and the intricate memorial design. Collectors are particularly interested in mint-state examples, as circulated coins often show wear along Lincoln's jawline, cheek, or the edges of the memorial on the reverse. The condition of the coin dramatically influences both its aesthetic appeal and market value. The D mint mark on the 1975 penny signifies its origin in Denver. This small letter plays a critical role in identifying rarities and distinguishing it from Philadelphia minted pennies, which carry no mint mark. Numismatists are intrigued by the 1975 penny not only for its design but also for its place in history. During the mid-1970s, the mint continued to experiment with striking techniques and planchet compositions due to rising metal costs, making certain coins from this era particularly collectible. Even subtle variations can elevate the coin's value. Experts meticulously examine 1975 pennies for doubled dies, die cracks, or minor planchet anomalies, which can transform an ordinary coin into a highly prized collector's item. Owning a 1975 Lincoln penny in pristine condition provides a tangible connection to American history. Each coin carries stories of the era, the people who used it, and the craftsmanship of the U.S. Mint, allowing collectors to hold a piece of the past in their hands. Collectors completing a Lincoln cent series view the 1975 penny as a crucial piece. Its inclusion illustrates the evolution of the penny, bridging coins from the 1960s with later issues and capturing a pivotal moment in the series' history. The artistry of the 1975 penny is both subtle and compelling. Lincoln's portrait exudes dignity and intellect, while the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse reflects reverence and national pride. Every line and detail represents a careful balance of design and craftsmanship. High-grade examples are visually striking, with sharp relief, clean edges, and a reflective luster that enhances both their collectible and aesthetic value. Such specimens are often considered centerpiece coins in prestigious collections. Beyond its monetary value, the coin serves as an educational tool, teaching collectors about Lincoln's legacy, the mint's production practices in the 1970s, and the broader history of American coinage. Many collectors store their 1975 pennies in archival quality holders or protective albums to prevent oxidation, scratches, or environmental damage. Proper preservation ensures the coin retains both its beauty and its market value over time. Numismatists often compare the 1975 penny to other Lincoln cents from the mid-1970s to assess strike quality, finish, and rarity. Such comparisons are essential for identifying exceptional specimens and making informed investment decisions. Discovering a 1975 penny in mint state condition can feel like finding hidden treasure. Collectors frequently share stories of uncovering rare or experimental coins in inherited collections, old bankrolls, or even forgotten jars, turning the hobby into a thrilling adventure. Advanced collectors also seek minor minting anomalies. Subtle double dyes, off-center strikes, or planchet irregularities can significantly increase the coin's desirability and value, making these coins true highlights in any collection. The 1975 D Lincoln penny captivates collectors because it combines historical context, artistry, and rarity. Lincoln's portrait conveys moral strength and leadership, while the coin itself reflects a period of innovation and experimentation at the mint. Collectors also research a coin's provenance. Coins with a well-documented ownership history or inclusion in notable collections often carry enhanced prestige, making them more desirable in auctions or private sales. The 1975 D penny is both a collectible and a cultural artifact. It embodies the intersection of history, artistry, and numismatic value, appealing to collectors, historians, and investors alike over time. High-grade 1975 D pennies have remained in strong demand. Their scarcity, aesthetic appeal, and historical significance make them consistently sought-after pieces in the coin collecting world. For beginner collectors, the coin offers an educational opportunity, illustrating principles of coin grading, preservation, and historical research, while connecting them to Lincoln and the evolution of the penny. Many collectors proudly display these coins in albums, shadow boxes, or museum-quality frames, transforming a small copper coin into a conversation piece that highlights history, artistry, and the unique qualities of the 1975 D issue. The 1975 D Lincoln penny is a testament to Lincoln's enduring influence. Its design reflects his leadership, integrity, and moral courage, while its rarity and special varieties highlight the innovative spirit of the mint during the 1970s. For anyone interested in history, art, or numismatics, the 1975 D Lincoln penny is more than currency. It is a story captured in copper, a tangible piece of American heritage, and a symbol of one of the nation's most beloved presidents. Finally, the value of a 1975 D Lincoln penny, particularly in pristine condition, has reached an extraordinary $133,000. If you own this coin, comment below so we can provide detailed information about its history and market worth. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and comment, and make sure to like this video if you enjoyed exploring this rare and historic piece of American coinage. Top 13. In 1980, the United States was a nation on the cusp of change. Economically, socially, and culturally, the country was navigating the challenges of a new decade. During this period, the U.S. Mint produced a coin that, though common at the time, has become a rare and highly sought-after collectible, the 1980 Lincoln 1-cent penny. Its historical context and rarity make it a treasure among coin enthusiasts. The Lincoln cent has been a mainstay of American coinage since its introduction in 1909, commemorating the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. This coin was revolutionary because it was the first circulating U.S. coin to feature a real person instead of an allegorical design, connecting citizens to their history through everyday currency. The obverse of the 1980 penny, Victor David Brenner's iconic portrait of Abraham Lincoln, remains striking. Lincoln's dignified gaze, detailed hair, and high cheekbones reflect his legacy as one of America's most revered presidents, and the design continues to capture the attention of collectors around the world. The reverse of the coin features the Lincoln Memorial, a design introduced in 1959 to honor the 150th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. The finely detailed depiction of the memorial, with its stately columns and intricate architecture, demonstrates both artistic skill and deep reverence for Lincoln's enduring impact. What sets the 1980 Lincoln penny apart is its rarity in top condition, especially uncirculated and proof-like specimens. While millions were minted, only a fraction survived in pristine condition, making these coins highly coveted by collectors seeking both beauty and investment value. The coin is primarily composed of copper, which gives it a warm reddish-brown tone. In well-preserved examples, the coin's rich color, sharp details, and luster make it a visual delight, emphasizing Lincoln's portrait and the intricate features of the memorial. Collectors place significant value on mint-state coins, as circulated examples often show wear on Lincoln's facial features, the hair detail, or the edges of the memorial, reducing both aesthetic appeal and market value. the 1980 penny was produced in Philadelphia and Denver, with the latter bearing a subtle D mint mark. This small letter is vital for identifying rarities and distinguishing Denver minted coins from those produced in Philadelphia, which carry no mint mark. Numismatists are fascinated by the 1980 Lincoln penny not just for its design, but for its place in the late 20th century history of the United States. This period saw experimentation with minting techniques, planchet composition, and striking processes, which occasionally produced coins with unique characteristics. Even minor anomalies, such as doubled dies, die cracks, or off-center strikes, can significantly increase the coin's value. Collectors carefully examine each coin under magnification to identify these subtle yet valuable features. Owning a 1980 Lincoln penny in pristine condition allows collectors to hold a tangible piece of history. Each coin embodies the era's craftsmanship, the mint's dedication to precision, and Lincoln's enduring legacy. Collectors aiming to complete a Lincoln cent series view the 1980 penny as a critical addition. Its inclusion bridges earlier decades of coinage with later modern issues, providing continuity and historical context within a complete collection. The artistry of the coin is understated but powerful. Lincoln's portrait conveys dignity, intellect, and resilience, while the memorial on the reverse represents national pride, stability, and the enduring legacy of one of the country's most important leaders. High-grade 1980 pennies are visually captivating. Sharp relief, clean edges, and reflective surfaces combine to make them not just collectible but also aesthetically remarkable, allowing them to become centerpiece coins in serious collections. Beyond its monetary and collectible value, the coin serves as an educational tool, illustrating Lincoln's life, the evolution of the Lincoln cent, and the historical context of the late 20th century. It connects numismatics with broader lessons in history and craftsmanship. Many collectors use archival quality holders or display cases to protect their coins from oxidation, scratches, and environmental damage. Proper storage ensures that the coin retains both its visual appeal and long-term market value. Numismatists often compare the 1980 penny with other Lincoln cents from the 1970s and 1980s to evaluate strike quality, condition, and rarity. These comparative studies help collectors identify exceptional specimens and make informed decisions. Finding a 1980 Lincoln penny in exceptional condition can feel like uncovering hidden treasure. Stories abound of collectors discovering rare coins in inherited collections, old bankrolls, or forgotten jars, transforming the hobby into thrilling adventures. Advanced collectors also seek out coins with unique minting errors, such as subtle doubling, misaligned strikes, or planchet imperfections. These anomalies can turn an otherwise ordinary coin into a rare highlight for any collection. The 1980 Lincoln penny captivates collectors because it embodies historical significance, artistry, and rarity. Lincoln's enduring presence on the coin reflects leadership and integrity, while the coin itself represents an era of meticulous minting and historical transition. Collectors often investigate a coin's provenance. Coins with documented ownership or inclusion in notable collections often carry extra prestige, and in some cases, higher market value. The 1980 Lincoln penny is both a collectible and a cultural artifact. It demonstrates the intersection of history, artistic design, and numismatic intrigue, appealing to collectors, investors, and history enthusiasts alike. Over the years, demand for high-grade 1980 pennies has remained strong. Their scarcity, historical importance, and aesthetic appeal ensure that these coins continue to be prized among collectors worldwide. For newer collectors, the coin offers both educational and inspirational value. It teaches principles of coin grading, preservation, historical research, and market valuation, all while connecting the collector to Lincoln and the evolving story of the Lincoln cent. Collectors often display their 1980 pennies in albums, shadow boxes, or museum-quality frames. Doing so transforms a simple coin into a conversation piece that celebrates history, artistry, and the unique qualities of this particular Lincoln cent. The coin stands as a testament to Lincoln's enduring influence. Its design captures his leadership, integrity, and wisdom, while the coin's rarity and condition highlight the lasting importance of careful preservation and numismatic study. For anyone interested in history, art, or coin collecting, the 1980 Lincoln penny is more than a coin. It is a story frozen in copper, a tangible piece of American heritage, and a symbol of one of the nation's most beloved presidents. Finally, the value of a 1980 Lincoln penny, particularly in pristine condition, has reached an impressive $110,000. If you own this coin, comment below so we can provide detailed information about its history and market worth. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and comment, and make sure to like this video if you enjoyed exploring this rare and historic piece of American coinage. Top 14. In 1981, the United States stood at a crossroads of history, embracing a new decade full of challenges, opportunities, and cultural transformation. During this period, the U.S. Mint quietly produced a coin that today has captured the fascination of collectors worldwide, the 1981 Lincoln 1-cent penny. Though it circulated as everyday currency, over time it has grown into a rare and highly valuable collectible. The Lincoln cent has a long-standing place in American coinage. First introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth, it was revolutionary for featuring a real historical figure rather than a symbolic or allegorical design. By 1981, the Lincoln penny had become one of the most recognized and cherished coins in the United States. On the obverse, the 1981 penny displays Victor David Brenner's iconic portrait of Abraham Lincoln. Lincoln's dignified gaze, carefully engraved facial features, and prominent cheekbones convey wisdom and integrity, making this coin both a historical artifact and a work of art. The reverse features the Lincoln Memorial, a design introduced in 1959 to honor the 150th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. The architectural details of the memorial, from its towering columns to the steps beneath, are rendered with precision, reflecting both the artistry of the mint and the reverence for Lincoln's enduring legacy. What makes the 1981 Lincoln penny remarkable is its rarity in mint state condition. While millions were produced, only a fraction have survived uncirculated, making high-grade examples particularly valuable to collectors seeking both history and aesthetic beauty. The coin is composed primarily of copper, giving it a warm reddish-brown tone. In uncirculated specimens, the coin's luster enhances the intricate details of Lincoln's portrait and the Lincoln Memorial, making it a standout piece for any collection. Collectors highly value pristine, mint-state coins, as circulation often produces wear on Lincoln's facial features, hair detail, and the edges of the memorial. Even slight signs of wear can significantly impact both the visual appeal and market value of a coin. The 1981 penny was minted at Philadelphia and Denver, with the Denver coins carrying a subtle D mint mark. This small mark plays a crucial role in identifying rarities and distinguishing coins produced at different mints. Numismatists are fascinated by the 1981 Lincoln penny not only for its design but also for the historical context of its production. The early 1980s were a period of economic fluctuation, and the mint continued to refine its striking and planchet techniques, producing coins with subtle variations and occasional anomalies. Even minor differences in strike, planchet, or finish can elevate a coin's value. Collectors meticulously examine coins for double dies, die cracks, or planchet inconsistencies, all of which can transform a standard penny into a highly prized collector's item. Owning a 1981 Lincoln penny in mint state condition provides a tangible connection to American history. Each coin carries stories of everyday life, the mint's craftsmanship, and Lincoln's enduring influence, making it more than just currency. Collectors seeking a complete Lincoln cent series consider the 1981 penny essential. Its inclusion bridges coins from the 1970s with those from the 1980s, creating a continuous narrative that reflects the evolution of one of America's most iconic coins. The artistry of the 1981 penny is subtle yet captivating. Lincoln's portrait conveys dignity, thoughtfulness, and resilience, while the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse represents national pride, stability, and a profound respect for one of the nation's greatest leaders. High-grade examples are visually stunning. The sharp relief, clean edges, and reflective surfaces create a coin that is not only valuable but also aesthetically remarkable, making it a centerpiece for collectors and enthusiasts alike. Beyond its collectible and financial value, the 1981 penny serves as an educational tool, offering insights into Lincoln's life, the history of U.S. coinage, and the socio-economic conditions of the early 1980s. Each coin connects numismatics with broader historical and cultural narratives. Many collectors protect their 1981 pennies using archival quality holders or display cases to prevent oxidation, scratches, and environmental damage. Proper preservation ensures that the coin retains both its beauty and long-term value. Numismatists often compare the 1981 penny with earlier and later Lincoln cents to assess strike quality, detail, and rarity. This comparative analysis helps collectors identify exceptional specimens and make informed decisions. Discovering a 1981 Lincoln penny in pristine condition can feel like uncovering hidden treasure. Many collectors recount finding rare or uncirculated coins in inherited collections, old bankrolls, or even jars of loose change, turning collecting into a thrilling pursuit. Advanced collectors also seek coins with minor minting anomalies, such as doubled dies, off-center strikes, or slight planchet imperfections. These features can greatly enhance a coin's rarity and desirability. The 1981 Lincoln penny continues to captivate collectors because it embodies historical significance, craftsmanship, and rarity. Lincoln's image represents leadership and moral integrity, while the coin itself reflects an era of careful minting and subtle experimentation. Collectors frequently research the provenance of their coins. Coins with documented ownership histories or inclusion in notable collections often command higher prestige and can sometimes see enhanced market value. The 1981 Lincoln penny is both a collectible and a cultural artifact. It represents the convergence of history, artistic craftsmanship, and numismatic interest, appealing to collectors, investors, and history enthusiasts alike. Over the years, demand for high-grade 1981 pennies has remained strong. Their rarity, visual appeal, and historical importance ensure they continue to be highly prized in the coin collecting community. For beginner collectors, the coin offers an educational experience. It teaches the principles of coin grading, historical research, preservation, and market evaluation, while offering a tangible link to Lincoln and the evolution of the penny. Collectors often display these pennies in albums, shadow boxes, or museum-quality frames, transforming a small copper coin into a conversation piece that highlights history, artistry, and the unique qualities of the 1981 Lincoln cent. The 1981 penny serves as a testament to Lincoln's enduring influence. Its design captures his leadership, integrity, and moral courage, while the coin's condition and rarity emphasize the value of careful preservation and dedicated collecting. For anyone passionate about history, art, or numismatics, the 1981 Lincoln penny is more than a coin. It is a story in copper, a tangible piece of American heritage, and a symbol of one of the nation's most respected presidents. Finally, the value of a 1981 Lincoln penny, particularly in pristine condition, has reached an extraordinary $107,000. If you own this coin, comment below so we can provide detailed information about its history and market worth. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and comment, and make sure to like this video if you enjoyed exploring this rare and historic piece of American coinage. Top 15. In 1998, the United States was experiencing an era of technological innovation, cultural evolution, and economic growth. Amidst this vibrant backdrop, the U.S. Mint quietly produced a coin that, at the time, was intended for everyday transactions but has since grown into a highly prized collectible, the 1998 Lincoln 1-cent penny. Its historical context, rarity in certain conditions, and enduring appeal make it a remarkable piece for collectors. The Lincoln cent has a rich history that stretches back to 1909, commemorating the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. It was the first U.S. coin to feature a real person, rather than a symbolic figure, establishing a tradition of celebrating American leaders through currency. The obverse of the 1998 penny, Victor David Brenner's classic portrait of Abraham Lincoln, continues to command attention. Lincoln's resolute gaze, finely detailed hair, and dignified expression serve as a reminder of his enduring legacy and the timeless artistry of this design. The reverse of the coin features the Lincoln Memorial, a design introduced in 1959 to honor the 150th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. Every column, step, and architectural detail is rendered with remarkable precision, reflecting the Mint's commitment to craftsmanship and the nation's reverence for Lincoln. What makes the 1998 Lincoln penny extraordinary is its rarity in uncirculated and proof-like condition. While millions of pennies were minted in 1998, only a small percentage survived in pristine condition, making high-grade examples highly desirable to collectors. The coin is composed primarily of copper, giving it a rich reddish-brown color that enhances its visual appeal. Well-preserved specimens retain their luster and intricate details, making them stand out in any collection. Collectors particularly value mint-state coins, as circulation can lead to wear on Lincoln's facial features, the fine lines of his hair, and the edges of the Lincoln Memorial, diminishing both aesthetic appeal and market value. The 1998 penny was minted at both Philadelphia and Denver. Coins produced at Denver bear a subtle D-mint mark, a tiny detail that is crucial for identifying specific minting origins and rarities. Numismatists are fascinated by the 1998 Lincoln penny not only for its design but also for its place in the evolution of late 20th century coinage. The mint's continued attention to detail and experimentation with striking techniques during this era makes certain coins particularly collectible. Even minor differences in strike or planchet composition can dramatically affect a coin's value. Collectors carefully examine coins for doubled dies, die cracks, or subtle planchet anomalies, each of which can transform an ordinary coin into a rare collectible. Owning a 1998 Lincoln penny in pristine condition offers collectors a tangible link to history. Each coin embodies the artistry of the mint, the enduring legacy of Lincoln, and the story of everyday life in the late 1990s. Collectors seeking to complete a Lincoln set series consider the 1998 penny essential. Its inclusion connects the modern era of coinage with decades of historical issues, providing continuity in a long-standing series. The artistry of the coin is understated yet captivating. Lincoln's portrait exudes dignity and thoughtfulness, while the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse evokes national pride, perseverance, and reverence for one of the country's most iconic leaders. High-grade examples are visually stunning. Sharp relief, clean edges, and a reflective surface combine to make these coins not only collectible but also beautiful objects of art, ideal for display in albums or frames. Beyond its financial and collectible value, the 1998 penny serves as an educational tool, offering insight into Lincoln's life, U.S. coinage history, and the evolution of minting techniques over time. Each coin tells a story that bridges numismatics and cultural history. Many collectors preserve their 1998 pennies in archival quality holders or protective cases, safeguarding them from oxidation, scratches, and environmental damage. Proper storage ensures that both beauty and value are maintained over decades. Numismatists often compare the 1998 penny with other Lincoln cents from the 1990s to assess strike quality, finish, and rarity. These comparisons help collectors identify exceptional examples and make informed decisions about acquisitions and sales. Finding a 1998 Lincoln penny in pristine condition can feel like discovering hidden treasure. Collectors often share stories of unearthing rare coins in inherited collections, old bankrolls, or jars of loose change, creating excitement and fascination in the hobby. Advanced collectors also seek minor minting anomalies, such as off-center strikes, planchet variations, or subtle doubling. These small distinctions can significantly enhance a coin's rarity and market value, transforming it into a highly prized specimen. The 1998 Lincoln penny continues to captivate collectors because it embodies historical significance, artistry, and scarcity. Lincoln's image represents moral courage and leadership, while the coin itself reflects a modern period of meticulous minting and quality control. Collectors often research a coin's provenance. Coins with well-documented histories or inclusion in notable collections are often regarded with higher prestige and may command greater interest in the numismatic market. The 1998 Lincoln penny is both a collectible and a cultural artifact. It represents the intersection of history, artistry, and numismatic interest, appealing to collectors, investors, and history enthusiasts alike. Over time, demand for high-grade 1998 pennies has remained strong. Their scarcity, visual appeal, and historical relevance ensure that these coins continue to be prized additions to any serious collection. For beginner collectors, the coin offers both educational and inspirational value. It illustrates coin grading, preservation, historical research, and market principles, while connecting collectors to Lincoln's enduring legacy and the evolution of the penny. Collectors often display these coins in albums, shadow boxes, or museum-quality frames, transforming a simple penny into a showcase of history, artistry, and numismatic craftsmanship. The 1998 penny serves as a testament to Lincoln's lasting influence. Its design captures his leadership, integrity, and wisdom, while the coin's rarity and condition highlight the importance of careful preservation and numismatic expertise. For anyone passionate about history, art, or coin collecting, the 1998 Lincoln penny is more than currency. It is a story captured in copper, a tangible piece of American heritage, and a symbol of one of the nation's most revered presidents. Finally, the value of a 1998 Lincoln penny, particularly in pristine condition, has reached an extraordinary $77,000. If you own this coin, comment below so we can provide detailed information about its history and market worth. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and comment, and make sure to like this video if you enjoyed exploring this rare and historic piece of American coinage.